Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. It's Gary, and who do we have here? We got little tequila. So we're going to talk about relationships today. Relationships. If you're watching this live, give me a 1 in the comments. If you're watching this on a replay, give me a 3 in the comments. And the words that we're going to be commenting today are relationships, better relationships. So I'm going to ask you later on to comment better relationships, and let's talk about it. Now, I see so many people literally destroy relationships, and they do things very often. In fact, I'm guilty of it on a regular basis that causes relationship issues. I'm getting a text right now, so bear with me. I have to fly out this morning. We've got our Beyond First Class Mastermind tomorrow, so got a lot of planning today. So hang with stories today. Join me on stories or shorts. We're going to be flying in the helicopter and the jet. We got a lot of cool stuff happening. All right, so relationships. Who wants better relationships? I think everybody wants better relationships. I truly believe that relationships are so important to our human happiness, our emotional and mental well-being. But there are things that we're destroying and doing on a regular basis to destroy relationships. Now, a psychiatrist or psychologist years ago, you may have heard of it, he said there's 3 ways in which we communicate. One, the biggest way in which we communicate and send our message through, if you will, is body language. Body language, all right? Then, after body language, is the tone in which we use the what? The words. Words are at the bottom. So they say about 55% is body language, 38% is tone, and about 7% are words. All right, 7% are words. So then, the most effective way that we communicate and see how each other communicate is through our body language. In fact, this is one of my keys, if you will, my secret ingredients in when I work with people. One of the things that I do is I do in an hour what therapists often or business consultants often can't do in a year. And I don't say that to come across cocky or bragging, but one of the things I'm able to do is really, really read people's body language. I'm looking for every little thing, and I use that as messages on how I communicate their message, whether they are sending the message consciously or unconsciously. So 55%, huge, 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 huge. Now 38% is how we are saying those words. The worst and the lowest is words. What is it that I do nearly every single day, which is the lowest form of communication? What do we do every day? We what? We text. You want to destroy a relationship? Keep texting. So here's what's interesting. Of the most powerful ways in which we communicate, body language is the strongest, words the bottom, and take a guess which one we use the most. We text way more than anything else. That is crazy. The things that people text today. Now, here is what's even crazier. And I'm going to share with you 3 initials that I use with my friends, with my team members, and it's called NFT. NFT. Boy, it's so important. If you work with people on a team, even in your relationships, I strongly suggest you use these 3 initials, NFT. How many have heard of people who broke up with people, divorce? I mean, the craziest thing all through text message, right? I've seen it. Everybody's seeing it. When somebody comes to me with something that seems a little deep or a little heated, I respond to them NFT. What does NFT mean? It means not for texting. I hate textual relationships. I think you should too. Type in the comment if you agree with me. I hate textual relationships. I can't stand them. Why? Because I understand that things are going to be miscommunicated because there's no body language, there's no tone, it's just a bunch of letters on your phone. That's it. For example, I could say, I kicked tequila, my cockatoo. I kicked tequila. So if I text you, I kicked tequila, what do you think that means? You think it means that I kicked tequila. Well, maybe it could mean I'm questioning you. I kicked tequila? So that doesn't mean I kicked tequila. It could be I kicked tequila? No, I kicked Winnie, the other bird. That's why Winnie's not in here. No. So the words are so minimal in how we communicate, yet we constantly keep communicating together. So if I see that somebody's texting me or I'm texting somebody and it's going to get convoluted or mixed up, I just respond with, not for text. Let's get on the phone and communicate this through, because there's too many misunderstandings. How many of you have had a misunderstanding because somebody texted you something, or let's be honest, you've texted somebody? In fact, quite funny. Looking for the text now. I text somebody. Where is it at? I text somebody yesterday with some instructions, and it said so and so, whatever. And he responds, say that again? Which means I didn't effectively send the text message the way it should have been. So I had to go through the text messages, got to add this word and add that word, and I had to probably increase my texting by another 50%. Now, it was my fault because he didn't get it. But if I had a phone conversation, boom, it would have been done that quickly. So do me a favor. In the comments below, type in NFT, not for text. This is really good if you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship and somebody's getting a little pissed off or a little bothered, or maybe you need to say something a little clearer, or they need to say something a little clearer, and I'll tell you what, how many times have somebody said something to you, you've misinterpreted it, or you've texted something to someone, they've misinterpreted, and now they're already down a rabbit's hole because they totally misinterpreted what you said, and now you're trying to defend yourself or come back to it and say, no, that's not what I said. What I meant was, and they're already down the rabbit hole. They're already pissed off at you because they misinterpreted what you said, and it gets worse and crazier and crazier. All can be solved with NFT, not for text. Let's talk about it. All right, so one last couple words in your comments below. Type better relationships. Better relationships. If you want better relationships, I'm going to recommend that you back off on the texting, because they're just words, and it is the most minimal way in which we as human beings communicate. All righty, so that's it. Let me give you a wrap up on some of the things that we've got coming up. Follow me today if you're watching this live, or shortly after, on Shorts or Stories on Instagram or Facebook. We're going to be taking some clients in the helicopter today. Looking forward to that, doing some fun stuff with them. And then tomorrow we've got the Beyond First Class Mastermind. I'm taking some clients to the Bahamas for an incredible fun day of coaching and a great experience. So looking forward to that. You can hang with us if you want through our social media. And feel free to text us or send us messages. And you know, it's so funny about that. I'll have somebody respond to something on social media, and sometimes I'll just respond instead of texting it back. I'll respond with a video. Give that a shot sometimes, especially if you're in business. Try that. You'll build faster, quicker relationships, especially when they realize you took a little bit of time to do that. All right, we're out of here. Tequila, are we out of here? You're going to miss Papa for a little bit? Yeah. Tequila and Winnie, they have babysitters, so they're going to be cool. I'm out of here between now and the next time we get to chat. You know what to do. And if you don't, you will now. Don't let others rent space in your head. Have an awesome day. We'll see you.